Hello, one and all, and welcome to another. I know you can't see the Steam because I'm not focused on it. Another fun game developer showcase, and today we are going to be covering and showing off games that indie devs have sent my way. This is a thing I've been doing for a little while now. I wanted to return the generosity in the only way that I feasibly can, really, and at least spend some time showing off the games, experiencing them, and then spreading the word about them, essentially providing some free advertising as my way of saying thank you for the very, very kind consideration in forwarding your game my way. We are on, what is this? This was the 13th month, I think last time. What's up, Sarge? I think last time we had our 1 year anniversary. Now, I almost missed this month because this month I was fairly lackluster in doing things I wanted to do. But we're just in time. So, we'll be having our June game demonstration day. Now, I'm sitting on the Steam screen just as a preamble to start. Diablo 4? No. Because that's right here. No Diablo 4. I don't have Diablo 4. We're going to be showing off a ton of games that were sent to me today. I did not open my email yet. But yeah, I have a huge stockpile of games to go through. So I'm going to get through as many as I can today. We're going to do about 45 minutes to an hour. Try to get through like 8, 9, or 10 or so games. If I don't get to your game that you have sent to me yet, because I have like a honestly mind-blowing... Hold on. I just got sent another one, I think. Yeah, that's right now. I have a mind-blowing number of games sent my way. I never thought it would grow into this, but yeah, it's a little thing I'm doing since people sent me games unprompted by me. That was how this started. Once upon a time, I was minding my business. I got not one, not two, but 3 developers decided to hit me up because they thought my channel had games that looked close to what they had to show off. I think it was 3 or 4. So we did the first one because I wanted to thank them for the generosity, and people still send me games a year later, which is just crazy. So yeah, we're gonna show off a bunch today. That's the plan. We're only doing a brief amount of time with them, you know. It's really not enough time for me to get too deep into them, and so my early opinion's also very weak, right? I don't dig enough to the games to really give a nice crunchy, meaningful, not really a review, but we're just gonna showcase them and hopefully have a good time playing a bunch of games today. So with that in mind, and I know you can't see when I tab out, which is something I haven't figured out yet. When it comes to the window capture, anytime the Steam thing is not focused, it just, the screen goes black. Anyway, it's not a big deal. We're gonna hide the Steam, so I don't want to spoil what we're playing. We're going in no particular order. I'm gonna pause the music. I'm gonna open a game up. I like to do this so we can hear basic volume check if the game is ludicrously loud or not. And yeah, we're just gonna start with something that we have here in no particular order today. So what's good, Dual Track? How's it going? Alright, let me turn this down. Oh my. Okay. We will be starting with Void Breach. I'm noticing it's blinking for you guys on the OBS. Let me see if we can alleviate that. What if we change the anti-aliasing to NSAA? Normal bloom. Effects, go time, weak sauce, crazy town. I guess go time sounds good. FPS. That's fine, we don't need to see the FPS. Fix targeting, circle, damage numbers, and any arrows. I'll turn it down a bit more. Alright, that should be pretty good. So, give me a second here. I will, yeah, changing the anti-aliasing seems like it helped out that blinking that was going on. Let me know if it's still blinking, chat. I can adjust. As for this game, we have Void Breach. This was sent to me by, let me double check the emails. This one was sent by Lazy Otter as the publisher, so the developers FP32.ai LLC, which I'm unfamiliar with this dev. This is their first game though. We're gonna be checking it out today. It says it's a twin stick space combat roguelite. So we have a twin stick shooter. I suppose I'll create a new pilot. And let me document the time here so I can pay attention to about 45 minutes. This is a twin stick shooter. I wonder if I would rather use controllers. Controller support a thing in this game? Not sure it is. Doesn't seem like my controller is working. I'll do keyboard. Hangar, ship upgrade terminal. We have no Stardust, Nebulas, Voids, kills, missions, best waves, energy cores. We are freshy. We have offense. Looks like we can level up a bunch of stuff. We have some defense. There's some locked things as well. We have assignments. Assign unlocked abilities to slots 1 to 5. Click a slot, then click an ability to assign it. Looks like huh. Well, we had Bull listed in there, but now it looks like I don't have Bull. And because it's not listed as a unlocked thing, I don't know if I can put Bull back into that slot. That might be a bit of a conundrum. Surely the Bull wasn't very important, right? Item slots, assign consumable items. I have no items in my inventory. We have a shop here. Requires Stardust, Nebula shards, and combinations of the two. Digging the music so far. I see our difficulty launchers on the bottom. Alright, can I get the bowl back now? I dread to touch the other things in case they're, you know, really important. I guess -1 bull. Let me exit. I think we can fix it maybe. Oh, we have a codex here. I'll look at the codex later. How do I... Ah. P2. Ah, interesting. Even making a new pilot, it doesn't fix that. I don't know how you can delete a pilot once you have pilots. Doesn't look like there's a way to clear them out. Okay, let's go. Let's launch. Figure it out. Boost with space. Okay. Collect the orbiting fragments. 22 seconds. Am I destroying this? I might want more instruction off the get-go. Bower of danger. See the thing taking hits, I think. Is he shielded? B the thing, and then I was spawning. Side quests on the top right, we have various modifiers and quarters. Yeah, I'll mess with that later. Let's see what else is going on. Got a boost. Okay, I need to hold this zone for a while. A lot of little ships here. Alright, got tripped. And you capture the zone. Reinforcements are incoming. That guy looks pretty husky. Oh, that's how you activate this stuff. Actually, I'm not sure how you activate the things entirely. What else do we have? Void Storm. 2 targets remaining to destroy. Phoenix Burst. I guess I have to build up this meter in order to use the ability that's listed in the center. And I don't know how to acquire more, say, boosts or whatnot, some upgrades. Let me look around the map a bit. Let's try and learn this. Danger is a spawn rift. At the edge of the map, looking cloudy. 4 reinforcements are coming. I have a tower over here. What about this thing? Is this a collectible? Not a collectible. Alright, it's looking like there's not much to capture here. I have 54% on a time thing. 67% on a time thing. I might want to focus on killing the little guys so we can acquire another time slot at least. And maybe build up one of our stuff. I will say I'm hitting Q to cycle through. Q does not work, R does work. It looks like I cannot move the thing backwards currently. Hey, what's up, Bob? Instructions unclear, head stuck in shoe. Pull shoe off head. All will be well. Understanding and enlightenment shall come. Don't know what spawn rift means, but maybe I should be worried about it. I imagine spawn rift means enemies spawn against me. A lot of enemies spawn here, but they don't seem like they can really keep up with me as long as we have a steady motion. There's a time thing. Can I do some damage to this guy? think I'm gonna focus on killing orbital ships right now. Opportunity treasure rift. Well, I'd like to open the treasure rift, but I don't know where it spawns or like what it's doing. Okay, yeah, the bar is like an HP for this thing. You have to keep hitting it to finish it off, right? We got more enemy reinforcements here. I think our weapon's a little weak at knocking out that true HP. We can knock down the blue shield bar though. Pretty good. Angel at Dusk Strim when? I don't know what Angel at Dusk is, but I'm open to doing anything for the right price. That's why we let viewer sponsorships be a thing here on this channel. I don't think I can shoot my like other abilities. We are level 7, I noticed. I am leveling up. Okay, let me, Codex, let's learn a bit now. So welcome to Void Breach. We're piloting through hostile space. During missions, growing stronger for each run. Your first mission. Make a pilot, under the hangar, start a mission. Core loop is to do the objective. Spend cores in the hangar for perma upgrades. Spend materials in the hangar, store 4 new items. Take on harder missions as you grow stronger. Unlock new abilities and weapons through progression. Alright, so it's basically, because it's a roguelite, we're just an undeveloped ship. I'm not expected to have more things, access to more things. What I'm mostly confused about is the abilities. So, like, do I have these abilities now? It says they're all locked, so I think I don't since I lost the bullpup by trying to edit the bullpup. Yeah, I'm gonna pull away here. If I can't kill some of these guys that are on my ass. Oh, I do have an upgrade. We got a double shot now. No? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it looked like we had a double shot. Also looks like I have an orbital of some sort circling my ship. Weapon hit. Weapon hit. Impressive. I'm curious how far the time can charge up for. We're currently at 138%. Where is this thing? Oh, stuff just spawned here. If only I had some sub-abilities, I could handle this. This gun is very tiny, and they are very tiny. This is how the enemies feel in a shmup when they're trying to hit you and they just simply cannot. Okay, the red HP doesn't seem to recover, at least, I think. possibly. This thing's almost there you go. Hells yes, we got a thing. And I just have to kill this enemy spaceship. He doesn't have shields. Though he seems very tanky, I'll say that much. Whoa! That's a lot of spawns. We're godlike. Alright, first thoughts here, let's be honest. I'm not digging the laser sound effect overall. I think it's a good thing that none of the enemy lasers have sounds, because that might be a cacophony if we could hear what they're shooting. I think my attack speed's increased a bit. We are getting slightly stronger. Our stats are going up a little bit, I feel like. Oh, that felt good. That was a lot of kills in a row. A lot of colored text praising us for kills. Do you like the music? I wonder if it's royalty free or not. This one's unimpressive so far to you. So, we're still super early. I would be curious to see what this game offers beyond this point. Just these enemies right here, because it's like level 1, so I expect it to be simple. I don't think these enemies can kill me as long as I don't stand still like a silly Billy. We'll find out what level 2 is like. There, we complete a mission. Mission 2 beginning. So I have Elite Guard Sworn Base Alpha and Explosive Spawner. Is this the Explosive Spawner or is this the Elite Guard Sworn Base? Since we don't get in-map upgrades... Oh, I have the bull now. Okay, let's try this out. It's like a ramming thing, and then it goes on a cooldown. We have a vortex. Alright, at least we unlocked some stuff, and I got the bull back, even though we had removed it from our repertoire. Warning, 7 reinforcements coming. I think at the moment, my biggest issue is I'm not quite aware of what's going on. So there is a lot of text, and yes, I'm unfamiliar with the game, but the warnings are numbered. I don't know what that means. Is it like a tier 7 warning? Is it the 7th warning I've received? You know, like, what's happening here in this game? It says warning, okay, 11 reinforcements are coming. I guess that means 11 enemies spawn. Yeah, we are shooting faster here. I'll vortex these nerds. Get a godlike. There's a lot of enemies respawning. We got the double laser at the moment. Visual feedback of the combat doesn't feel cool. The map might be a little too flat for my tastes, in my opinion, at the moment. And then as for the combat, it is really hard to see these ships and what's going on. I have like 7 things around me, and I have no idea what any of these things do. A lot of different vortexes out here, and I don't know what these do. Maybe I would learn in time. I think that just consumed some of my stuff. Maybe I don't want to touch that vortex, but oh well. Yeah, there's a lot of vortexes around here. This is a secure supply, alright. There are random supply drops here. What's this thing? We're learning. This is just something on the ground of the map. I can't interact with it though. Some ships feel like bullets. You couldn't tell what they are. That Star Destroyer? It's very close to a Star Destroyer. Okay, we got the double laser back. I don't know what activates the double laser, but I do like having. I know that much. First impressions, I feel like the text on the screen could be raised, maybe, so it's not in the middle of my ship. It is very distracting to see that constantly in the middle of my ship. Pop up. Maybe it could be off to a side or something. Vortex. The vortex is very useful. Now let's ram into this thing. Seems like when you clear out all the small fry, more small fry appear very quickly. Monster kill. Oh yeah. Oh, is that triple shot? Oh, now we're cooking. This is a very, very strong thing. Hold on, let me see something. Oh, I have shields. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get hit because I'm like, am I even taking damage so far? The shield is taking damage. Mega kill. It's almost dead. Oh, it's almost dead. I'm not aiming very well against it. There you go. Alright, mission 3 is beginning. What, like... What is this? Survive? Well, that should be no problem at all. Even with this being, I'm treating all these missions as the first scenario. So far, the enemies have only had 2 attacks. There's a purple bullet that's slightly faster than these yellow bullets, and then there's a yellow bullet. I don't know if I have to stay near this thing while I'm surviving. Yeah, I think I do. We have to push now, too. It seemed like it did a lot. I haven't paid attention to it too much. What is healing me? So I am taking damage. Is it just killing stuff is healing me? I'm not sure. My Phoenix Burst is ready, but I don't know how to use the Phoenix Burst. It's not Space Ball. Space Bar. Is it P? Black Crystal. Alright. Opportunity, Blessing, Rift. Wait, is that the yellow thing? Hold up. Or is it that thing? Opportunity, Temporal Rift. I am unsure. Okay. I don't know if ramming the bases and whatnot is actually, what's it called? Helping us out all that much. Activate the relay. Consider it activated. Revive. Oh, I did not mean to press the T button. I was looking at the objectives and I saw that we have a time critical objective. I don't know where that is. I guess it's these ones over here. The time slow is still active. That was a very, very long time slow. I was charging that for a while, I suppose. Nice. And this is a survive scenario. Unlike you in DWG2, when you want to press triangle to do your shot attack, instead you press circle and use your special. Oh yeah, pressing the wrong button. Classic. Especially if a game is hectic in any way, you find it can be more prone to misinput. Okay, mission 3 completed apparently. So I think my greatest criticism so far, and this is, again, this is very early, but clarity in this game is kind of through the roof, you know? Like it's gone. It's not even in the house. I don't even know if it's on the same street or in the same residential area. I think clarity... Whoa, did I just teleport? Oh, okay, that's probably the echo thing. I think I know what happened there. It's like a temporary time shift. Like Echo from League of Legends, perhaps. But yeah, there's a lot on the map. It's really hard to see. This is definitely like a modern day zoomer kind of game. It's tougher for me. I'm a boomer. I'm a zoomer. I'm a millennial, I suppose. And I cannot keep up with what's happening here. Apparently, I don't know if I'm gonna get to experience any of the upgrades. I didn't think I'd last this long on my first run. I thought for sure I was gonna die. Here, there's this giant purple arrow. Let's go down here. Well, I don't know if I can handle that. Fly to the flashing nodes. Is this like something I can actually kill? Is that the flashing node? Do I have to like disable the boss's shield or something here? I just activated some paras right next to the guy. He seems to be recovering shields very quickly. I don't know if we'll ever kill that guy. Let's do the other objectives first. We might have hit our wall. What the heck is this thing? I'm not sure. You don't even know where I have objectives? Yeah, they're on the right side, see? Godlike. Whoa. Alright, big mecha. I'm just gonna keep shooting him. Destroy the Titan side quest. I don't think the Titan is attacking me. Oh, it gave me 2 Stardust. I still don't know how to activate. Let me see something. Where's my controls? I don't really have controls. So, we'd definitely love a controls menu when you get the time to do that. And again, I understand this is an very early version of the game, right? So that's fine. Hopefully we get some controls down the road. I don't know how to use like my Phoenix Burst. It says Phoenix Burst is ready, or anything that I switch to here. I have no idea how to activate any of these things. I hit the T button like a dumbass. Okay, I have to recharge my time thing. Oh, hey, there's another Titan here. Active satellites, damage reduction, noob shroud. Okay, killing stuff is... I see. Those are my satellites. Okay, so now I know what all this stuff's doing. Yeah, I apologize. My eyes have not looked on the bottom right of the screen yet. Can I do anything about that? That was a bounty target, apparently. Didn't seem like he was taking damage. Alright, well, the boss, I think, is the last guy left here. Miss having my powered up gun. It doesn't last long enough. Also, where are all your ads at? Yeah, oh, there they are. I need to kill some people so I can power up my weapons. I think I would like better clarity. Well, yeah, I said clarity. I think clarity is going to be the main rule of thumb criticism. Because I would like to know how strong the boss is. I cannot tell if I'm hurting it at the moment. Let's do a time slow because we can, right? It's a time slow, but I don't have an enhanced gun currently. Double kill, penta kill, triple kill, ludicrous kills, godlights. I think the boss is dying, maybe, possibly, I'm not sure. A lot of explosions happening. Okay. He doesn't have a double ring. Oh no, he still does. Never mind. Again, I do expect this to take a while. We don't have any permanent upgrades. We are currently trying to do this on our first of life ever. Well, very, very sturdy boss. I don't think Bullpup does damage to the boss either. So have I been in the time state this entire time? I feel like I have. Treasure Rift opportunity. Where's this treasure rift at? Is there a map at all that I can look at? Is it over here in this red area? Is the treasure rift? No, that's not a treasure rift, that's a titan. Where is the treasure rift at? Are you a treasure rift too? What if I stay in you? I don't know what a treasure rift is, but it sounds like something that would give me a pick 1 or 3 or something of that nature. I want to see so far, yeah, I guess. Alright, we're back, Mr. Boss. We're back. Sorry for the delay. I just was not aware. As to what I was working on. I will never give up. He will die. His outer shield is maybe lower than it was. I really can't tell if I'm progressing in this combat or not. I have a huge score. Want to kill this thing. I really want to kill it. Kill it dead. Oh? I might have had it there, maybe. We level 38. Sounds pretty good. Maybe I should just focus on leveling up because there's a lot of ads spawning. Get slightly more, you know, my plus 18% damage. If that could increase a bit more, maybe we can actually finish this guy off here. Oh, my tiny dinky red laser. It's doing its best. I lost a lot of my satellites on this. That's 30,000 cores. We can go shopping after this. Hey, boss. I haven't seen any mention of more treasure. Here, I'm gonna look around real quick. Can we power up at all? Real fast. There's like something out of bounds there. It's like... it doesn't seem like it. Okay, the sun hurts. These things might have been what took my satellites away when I sat inside of it. I'm not sure. That's doing damage to me too. Yeah. I'm wondering if, because of the lingering time, we ran out of ads to spawn. What's that? What is this? Positive, negative, nonative. I think it's negative. It is doing damage to me. We actually took damage. Phase 3 absorb. Hold up, we had a new phase? Alright, I'm committed. I'm killing this boss at least. This guy will die. By my hand. I sat in there a little too long with the gold pup, but that's okay. He's definitely getting weaker, right? Something Apocalypse Pyro? I don't know what all that stuff on the top means. And it overlaps with the kill boss, defeat the boss thing, so it's hard to read. I got my shield back. We go in and we EMPing, which I'm hoping is helping me kill the guy, but I don't actually know if it is. My 18% damage modifier, basic bitch red laser gun with 18% speed, 7% crit, enraged gravity for it. Okay. I will kill you, man. Ow, ow. I think we'll be fine, though. Oh my god, we killed it. Holy shit. We actually killed it. Are we somewhere new? That duck kill. I'm starting to think the major factor that's going to hold me back isn't that the enemies are becoming more lethal. It's the fact that they're going to become more healthier, and I won't be able to kill them. Because of how healthy they are. Especially these, like, buildings and ships that we have to destroy. Alright, we're coming up on 5:50. That is about 45 minutes there. Let me take my comeuppance. Do I have extra lives? Is that what's happened? Not sure if I scored a bunch of extra lives there. Killed by heavy contact. Top damage sources were hostile fire. 292 damage? Huh. Ah, that's damage to me. Right, yeah, that makes sense. I was about to say, that seems kind of low. Alright, I have 17,000 energy cores. If I just wanted to max 50 levels of power... Critical multi-barrels. Okay, +1 projectile at levels 25 and 50. So all these upgrades are meaningless until you get to 25. Oof. Oof. Alright, let's dig into it. So again, this is a first-time game project. I don't know the kind of person we are handling here. You have an idea. I think you can turn this into a fun and chaotic arcade-style twin-stick shooter experience, but it needs a lot of work. It's very far away from being enjoyable or fun, speaking honestly. So, clarity, vaguely, some better way of presenting all the text on screen, making the enemies stand out more, and just making it, like, I can see my missions, I can see the arrows on where to go to the missions. We have numerous pop-ups coming up. I think the bosses were going through phases or doing things. I didn't really understand what was happening there. There are various vortexes. All of them seem to cause me pain and suffering. I don't know if I ever found a treasure vortex. We saw that pop up a few times, and it sounds positive. But, you know, what is going on? Player doesn't understand what is going on. For your upgrade system here, this is probably a really bad idea. We're just looking at the multi-barrel as our example. So I have to spend 25 upgrades into this just to get a +1 projectile. It's pretty much a grind. That's like a really poor grind design decision. We don't want to upgrade this 25 times just to finally see a benefit from it. You can make it ultra expensive and just have it upgrade once, if that's the way you want to do it. I would not recommend doing it this way, like numerous levels without any results to show for it. It just doesn't feel very good, right? It really doesn't feel very good to see that. As far as the enemies, so we were playing on normal. I'm gonna try hard mode real quick. I'm not gonna go through all the way, but we're gonna try hard mode. I'm basically unupgraded because I just dumped everything in the multi-hit. Looks like hard mode is bigger spheres of death because all of these spheres causes death, right? Fly to the flashing nodes. Yeah, I don't know what that is asking me to do. Collect the orbiting fragments. That's a little hard to see, but I can at least understand this one, I guess. I do like the concept here, right? Again, clarity would go a long way, but hey, you have different mini objectives to go to get score. You get credits, you get resources for your permanent upgrades. And you have a little bit of variety going on. That's appreciated. They're all really simple and fast-paced too, nothing too complicated. That's totally fine. I have no idea what any of these spinning death balls are for generally. I think it's okay to start this week too, because you want people to spend time, invest, and then become crazy strong. If you're going with that approach, hopefully the game scales well. So like I said, I switched to hard mode because I just want to see real quick. They're actually not doing crazy amounts of damage to me. Since all the enemies shoot these straight bullets, if you are just following the principle of movement, they're never going to hit you on average. And if you're going at your full speed, my shield's just always going to recharge and out-sustain them. If I wanted to really try hard, I probably could have, over a long period of time, because of how weak we were, finished killing all the bosses and whatnot. Because I don't think these enemies can kill me. And even when they do kill me, what do we have? We have like 5 revives or something? Apparently, we picked up throughout the gameplay. Yeah, it looks like you lose energy cores when you die, or you only keep half of your total. I see. We've unlocked utility. If you're gonna start with these in the slots to avoid confusion at the start, I think they should be available from the get-go. Because, you know, I had clicked this off and then I couldn't put it back on, and that was confusing. You might want the basic 5 to be there from the get-go, so people can reapply them. I haven't had a chance to mess with your items, so we're here for a brief period. Purchase failed, invalid request, check item name. That seems like it might need to be looked at. That might have broke the menu too. So this menu programmatically needs to be looked at. I'm guessing these are items you can use during the scenario, during the mission, right? Yeah, these are just for the rest of the mission, get extra projectiles. These would actually be pretty useful. Oh, I think that summarizes my early thoughts. Clarity is a huge thing I would work on. Looks like some tightening up of programming. Maybe strongly reconsider the way you're doing these upgrades. Again, I understand it's a grind fest. I was in there for like not even a few seconds. Oh, it looks like it also did not save my stuff from last time. So our energy core is temporary? I thought these were permanent upgrades. I would imagine that's a glitch. Maybe. Was I in the wrong profile? I was not in the wrong profile. Yeah, I'm not sure. Other things to note. I would go over your game. Make sure basic menuing is all there, aka I can't delete my pilots. Let me see something here. So they don't spawn right away. Looks like you can only have 2 pilots and then you can't delete them anymore. I would clean up stuff like that, because it's all getting all that stuff right would do you wonders on the overall user experience. As far as the arcade gameplay, I can see you have other bigger airplanes here in the background, so I haven't spent enough time in the game to go see this stuff. I think enemies would probably need not just variety of shapes and colors, but variety in how they attack you as well. Maybe you can have some try to cut you off, maybe you can have some... I don't know, there's a myriad of ideas you could try with this sort of thing. But as it stands, it is currently lacking in the fun, and it's pretty confusing to play through, I think. But I will say thank you for sending me a game to try out. I appreciate it very much, and I wish you the best of luck on working on Void Breach. So with that, we will, because we have many games to go through today, move on to the next one.